As we age, gray hair appears due to the gradual decrease in melanin, the pigment that gives color to hair and skin. The melanin-producing cells, called melanocytes, decrease their activity over time, resulting in the loss of color in hair. In addition to age, genetic factors also influence the speed of this process. As melanocytes reduce their production, new hair grows without pigment and appears gray or white. This process is natural and is part of aging. However, not all gray hair is necessarily age-related. The smell of rain, the aroma of coffee in the morning, or freshly cut grass are some of the favorite fragrances of thousands of people. But you may not have known that the scent of freshly cut grass is due to the chemical defenses of the plants and a way of calling for help. The fresh smell of cut grass indicates that the grass is trying to save itself from injury. A study has confirmed that plants can use these compounds to communicate. An average person releases between 5 to 15 gases a day, which is a natural result of digestion. Keep in mind that high-fiber foods, fermented foods, and other factors can increase the frequency of flatulence. It is advisable not to hold them in out of embarrassment. It would be better to run and hide somewhere to release them, as holding them in can lead to intestinal problems, abdominal distension, and more, which could contribute to hemorrhoids, which are very painful. Dolphin mothers are known to sing to their offspring while they are in the womb. They use a series of clicks and whistles to communicate, and these prenatal vocalizations serve an important purpose. It is believed that these early songs may help establish an emotional bond between the mother and the offspring, as well as aid in the auditory development of the fetus. Furthermore, these vocalizations could serve as a way to familiarize the offspring with the sound of the mother, which would be useful once they are born and need to recognize her voice in the noisy aquatic environment. Mice, like many other animal species, display play behaviors, including hide-and-seek. Scientific research has shown that laboratory mice engage in play activities that involve chasing, jumping, and hiding. Although it sounds surprising, these behaviors are not just playful. They may also have important functions for their physical and mental development. Play can help them refine their motor skills, improve coordination, and establish social hierarchies. Although mice do not play exactly like humans do, their social and exploratory interactions suggest that they enjoy some form of play, shedding light on their complex behavior and adaptation to the world around them. Traditionally, the age of 65 is considered the beginning of old age. But did you know that scientific studies have revealed that by the age of 25, our bodies begin a gradual aging process? At the cellular level, damage accumulates in the DNA, cells lose efficiency in their functioning, and the production of collagen and elastin decreases, contributing to the appearance of wrinkles and loss of skin elasticity. Additionally, bones tend to become more fragile due to a decrease in bone mineral density. At the cognitive level, although some mental abilities may remain stable, certain functions, such as processing speed, may decline over time. Factors like genetics, lifestyle, and health influence how we age, so I recommend maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, avoiding tobacco and excess alcohol, and managing stress. Chocolate, especially dark chocolate, contains compounds called flavonoids, which act as antioxidants and may help protect the skin from the harmful effects of ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Studies suggest that moderately consuming dark chocolate rich in cocoa can increase the skin's resistance to sunburn and improve skin hydration. Additionally, dark chocolate has cardiovascular benefits and may enhance circulation, which could also indirectly contribute to skin health. Have you ever seen or heard that a person is gravely ill or about to pass away and suddenly wants to eat more? Does he or she feel thirsty? Walks? Has mental clarity and starts to feel much better? This sudden improvement is called terminal lucidity. Although it is not completely understood, it is believed that this could be caused by changes in cerebral blood flow, or the release of certain chemicals in the brain in response to extreme stress. The most common birthday in the world falls in September, particularly on the 9th, followed by the 19th, and the third place is the 12th, all around 9 months after the end-of-year festivities. This is due to a number of cultural and social factors that influence birth patterns. For example, in countries where winter holidays occur in December, such as many parts of the Northern Hemisphere, couples tend to spend more time together, resulting in a higher propensity for intimacy. When we are born, we experience two innate fears, the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. These fear responses are considered part of our startle reflex and are linked to survival. The fear of falling is a protective reaction that prevents infants from injuring themselves in dangerous situations, while the fear of loud noises is related to the need to protect our sensitive ears. As we grow and our nervous system develops, we begin to experience more complex and conditioned fears based on our environment and personal experiences. At the forefront of biotechnological design, designers around the world are collaborating with scientists to create trees that emit a soft and natural light in the dark, a phenomenon called bioluminescence. This process involves inserting bioluminescent genes from marine organisms into young trees, enabling them to produce proteins that generate light, potentially reducing the need for electric lighting in urban spaces and saving energy. Additionally, they could be used in areas with no access to electricity, acting as ecological light sources. Have you ever heard of Tigons and ligers? They are hybrids born from the crossing of a tiger and a lion. A Tigon results from a male lion and a tigress, featuring faint stripes and a smaller size than their parents. On the other hand, a liger is the product of a female lion and a male tiger, tending to be larger than their parents, with faint spots and a mixed temperament. These hybrids stand out for their rarity and genetic uniqueness. The Czech Republic holds the title for the highest beer consumption in the world. Czechs have a deep appreciation for this beverage, consuming between 150 and 160 liters of beer per year per person, which is approximately half a liter per day. This beer drinking tradition has deep historical and cultural roots in the nation. Beer is more than just a drink in the Czech Republic. The Pan American Highway is considered the longest road on the planet, spanning 30,000 kilometers from Alaska to Buenos Aires, crossing several countries. It passes through Mexico City, connecting it with other Mexican cities and Central American countries such as Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, and Costa Rica. Before venturing into Panama, which is one of the key points on the route since the famous Panama Canal is located here, it also passes through Esquito in Ecuador, then Lima, the capital of Peru, and continues to Chile, ultimately ending in Buenos Aires, Argentina, where it reaches the southern tip of America. Perhaps the following might confuse you a bit, but there have been hundreds, perhaps thousands of cases where people live without large parts of their brains, half or even larger pieces. That's right, it is possible to live without a part of our brain, and it can function even better than a complete one because sometimes it's the only possible solution to treat epilepsy that does not respond to medications. What's even more incredible is that it has no apparent effects on personality or memory. According to Maya legend, the quetzal, a bird closely linked to Mesoamerican cultures as a symbol of abundance, fertility, and life, was born from the breaths of the gods, and a very interesting phenomenon occurs at the temple of Kukulkan. When clapping in front of the pyramid, one can hear the song of a quetzal. The most impressive aspect of this is that it only works when clapping in a strategic area of the temple. It is known that the sound travels up the 91 steps of the pyramid to the temple, bounces off the walls, and returns in milliseconds.